Hello Aquarius, welcome. Today we are tapping into the energy of Libra season to have a look at a situation that may be drawing your focus over the coming month from the 23rd of September through until the 22nd of September, October even. Your experience of those energies and the obstacles you may need to navigate. We'll also pull some extra tarot at the end to understand how you can improve your experience of the situation. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Kirstine, a full-time professional tarot reader and astrologer. Okay, Aquarius, apologies, your cards are already out. I'm having difficulty filming today. It's right at the very tail end of Mercury retrograde. I'll be glad when it's over, to be honest. And I've got someone doing DIY downstairs, so there's lots of drilling. So I'm just having a total nightmare today, having to keep pause. Right, anyway, enough about me. Let's have a look for you, Aquarius. Right, on the underlying energy for this month, we've got your card. This is the King of Swords. I do apologise. There he goes. Bear with me. This talks about supreme logic, supreme wisdom. Could be another person for you, possibly another air sign. Okay, and the situation for you this month, we've got the King of Cups. Again, this could be pointing directly to a person, possibly a water sign, possibly Scorpio for you. But the King of Cups more broadly talks about emotional maturity, emotional wisdom. Sometimes there can be a little bit of emotional suppression here. And in the past with this, we've got the Five of Cups. It's coming in reversed. And this does talk about kind of refusing to accept the loss or the disappointment of something that emotionally was resonant. When it comes in upright, because he's got three cups here spilled on the back, two, sort of two upright. When it comes in this way around, a lot of the time it talks about dwelling on the things that have gone wrong and not seeing things that can be salvaged. Looking at this energy, I think in the past at some point for you, there has been a sense of whatever this situation is, kind of refusing to live with disappointment. And certainly looking at this, it does look like this is relating to a situation where there's been something salvaged from something that has gone quite difficult, something that's gone quite wrong for you. It is a general reading, so for each of you Aquarius, it will relate to a different, your own specific situations will be different. So we're just going to be talking in general energies. If you're an Aquarius rising, the Sun transiting through Libra is activating the area of your life that has to do with higher education, long distance travel, experiencing the world, exploring, and what does it all mean, kind of foreign cultures, that kind of thing. So there may be some resonance there for some of you. Now, your view of this situation, this King of Cups energy, and what we've got going on round about you with the Queen of Swords, this is very much kind of standing in your truth. It could be another air sign, could be a Libra for you. But there's a person here that is not afraid to call a spade, has earned her stripes through pain and suffering. There's a lot of wisdom here. Not afraid to speak a truth, not afraid to cut through the BS, male or female. And then around you, we've got this Eight of Wands energy. This is a lot of action, passion, fire. Could be some kind of attraction for you, depending on your own personal situation. I mean, looking at this King of Cups, Eight of Wands, I mean, this could very much be somebody that before there's been something disappointing. They're trying to salvage something, turning up like this King of Cups energy, going, come on, we can do this, let's get this going. And you're sort of sitting there going, really? Well, let me tell you what, let me speak my piece. I will be telling you exactly what I think of that. Right, okay. Incoming energy then, we've got the Hermit. The Hermit can talk about a time of withdrawal, whether this is emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. It's a period where we sort of withdraw to sort of work on ourselves. So I think looking at this, I think there's definitely, it does feel as if there's something from the past here being resurrected, something that was quite a disappointment. There was a lot of loss with it, but there's an attempt here now to try and salvage something. With this Two of Cups upstanding, salvage something from the wreckage of what went wrong here. you're sitting very much in your truth. And around you, you know, we do have a lot of sort of action going on, but I suspect looking at this that there may be a little bit of withdrawal here coming in. Obstacle for you. So we've got the Two of Pentacles. It's coming in reversed. And this talks about, I'm so sorry, bear with me, I've got somebody downstairs doing DIY. Oh, it's the drawback of living in an apartment complex, I'm afraid, but I need to get this done today for you, so I'm trying to record around the noise that they're creating. Right, so Two of Pentacles then talks about juggling. When it comes in reversed as it is here, there's an inability to juggle, or a sense of, right, you know, I'm not just kind of putting on a front anymore. I'm not putting on a brave face. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to juggle just for your entertainment, just to you know, for you to get any sort of enjoyment out of this. So we'll get you some clarifiers for these, but there is a sense here of withdrawal, trying to understand your own path, your own way forward. And the obstacle here is, like, you know, kind of refusing to entertain, refusing to juggle, you know, just to sort of keep up appearances. And the outcome here, we've got the Five of Wands. If you do have access to your astrology chart, Aquarius, look for angles or planets between 5 to 6 degrees or 20 and 22 degrees of the cardinal signs Aries, Cancer, Libra and Capricorn. If you've got any planets there, you'll actually be getting activated in very sort of personal and obvious ways by the new and full moon later on in the month. We'll be looking at those readings as they come up. But there may be something there for you. Right, okay, let's get some clarifiers. If you're getting value from the reading so far, Aquarius, please do stroke that thumb of love and light down below. Helps me understand that the content I'm uploading is relevant for you. Also helps the reading to find others who may need to hear it. Right, let's have a look at this Hermit for you, Aquarius. Right. There's the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm not juggling anymore. I'm not doing this for your entertainment. Right, okay. Two of Pentacles. Oh, hello. Devil reversed. Right, okay. Interesting. And then we've got Five of Wands on this outcome. High Priestess. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands reversed, underlying cups, Page of Cups. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, with this Page of Cups on the underlying, cups is all about the things that emotionally resonate with us. It talks about our spirituality, our intuitive wisdom. And with this Page of Cups reversed, there may well be an offer here with this King, saying, oh, you know, this is great, here's an offer, possibly an apology for some of you, but when it comes in reverse, there's a sense here of kind of following your own inclinations with this King here. I mean, maybe something here to do with a child with this Page of Cups here. But yeah, so as I said, with this Hermit, this withdrawal, whether this is emotional, physical, you know, mental, whatever, you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not juggling. I'm not doing this. I'm not juggling this for your entertainment. And interesting with this obstacle, you know, this is you refusing to participate. Is any good Aquarian word? Not my party, not my monkey. That was your I think it was your new moon reading, not the one it's current at the moment, it's down below. But yeah, it was not my party, not my monkey. It's nothing to do with me. I'm not getting involved in your drama. I'm not doing this anymore. I refuse. So anyway, Two of Pentacles, we've got the Devil reversed. The Devil talks about the things that pull our strings, the things that we give our power away to. This could be toxic people, situations, our own behavior patterns, all of that kind of thing. When it comes in reverse, this is absolutely freeing yourself from the things that pull your strings, refusing to participate. And I think this feels, I mean, I think looking at this, it could be that this King of Cups energy, whatever or whoever this is representing for you, has really been leading you a little bit of a merry dance. You know, sort of had you like a little bit of a sort of a puppet on a string, whatever this is, and you're like, no, I'm not allowing you to control or manipulate my behavior anymore. You're coming from a very logical place. Interesting. Right, okay. So outcome then, we've got the Five of Wands. Yeah, this can, I mean, this is the reverse side of it. When it comes in straight way up, front facing. There is a sense here of you know, kind of arguments, differences of opinion. It can talk about, if this is something creative, it can talk about sort of spreading your energy quite thinly. But when it comes in reversed like this, there is a sense here that there's sometimes the Five of Wands, I say this can be sort of differences of opinion, sort of playful sparring. When it comes in reversed, it's like this sparring energy has actually taken on a little bit more of a, you know, a kind of a more difficult, a slightly darker tone. So there's definitely more seriousness with this. And then, so to clarify this Five of Wands, we've got the High Priestess reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, so with this High Priestess, there's a lot of intuitive wisdom here, intuitive downloads, tapping into unseen wisdom, the Akashic records, that kind of thing. But she's quite passive. When she comes in reverse, this is acting on your intuitive downloads, acting on your intuition. And with this Page of Cups, there's a real feeling here of following your inclinations, following what's right for you. And I think that this we've got a Queen of Wands character here, male or female, but the Queen of Wands, when she comes in, I mean, she's quite used to kind of getting her own way, but not overtly expressing, you know, she just sort of attracts things in. This is somebody who maybe drops a lot of hints and that kind of thing. But when she comes in reversed, there can be a bit of a difficult energy around it, sometimes a little bit sort of jealous or a little bit spiteful. And yeah, you know, with this, there may be something here around you that's very sort of attractive for you, whether this is to do with this Queen of Wands or whether this is, you know, something else. I think, you know, with this Queen of Wands reversed, there's a sense of spitefulness or jealousy, and coming in with the Ten of Pentacles, this talks about risk, taking a risk, taking a risk with long-term stability, either something that you've put a lot of resources into already, time, effort, energy, love, money, something that's very sort of stable, or taking a risk to find this sort of long-term stability. I suspect, looking at this, with this Five of Wands, I mean, I can absolutely understand why you're sort of sitting here saying, no, I'm not putting up with your BS. You've had me, you know, you've had me dancing around like a puppet on a string for your entertainment, and I'm not doing it anymore. But this Queen of Wands, this kind of argumentative energy, it's coming in saying, well, you doing what you're doing, it's risking our long-term stability, or it won't work. You know, whatever it is you're doing, whatever your response is, refusing to say, right, I'm not jumping through your hoops anymore. I think your resistance and your sense of, you know, kind of, right now, I'm not putting up with this, I'm not doing your bidding anymore, could bring in a little bit of difficulty with this. But absolutely follow, you know, follow your intuition, follow your you know, your wisdom, because it's never right for somebody to try and exert this kind of control. I just want to pull something else. Let's have a look. Let me just get you another card for this. Right, see exactly which way we're going. Four of Cups, Judgment, yeah, Knight of Swords. Okay, underlying energy, the Moon. I think either way with this Aquarius, the encouragement here is to make a judgment. With the Judgment reversed, there's a sense here of knowing what the right thing to do is, but being afraid, either afraid to answer the call or unwilling to answer it. And I think sitting here, whether this is you or this other person, I think absolutely you know what to do, you're doing the right thing, you're breaking away from the things that pull your strings. But it looks like you may need to be very clear and make the judgment and follow through on it. You know what needs to be done. There may be a difficulty with the consequences. As I say, if you're thinking that following your own instincts may be a risk or may you know, cause the situation to turn quite sour, I do actually think that sitting in this Judgment energy reversed, not making the decision. With this Knight of Swords, this could be a sort of a mistaken approach here for you. So whatever it is, what you're trying to pull away from, the clarity, the logic that you're trying to kind of build and establish here, I think you're absolutely on the right path. The thing, while it may seem that doing what you need to do, pulling away, may cause difficulty, I do think looking at this in the end, it's not making those decisions, not making those choices that's actually possibly going to make things worse. So be clear, cut out what you need to cut out, Aquarius, and that will certainly improve your experience of this situation. Maybe not in the short term, but I think in the long term, there is a sense of whatever it is that you feel needs to happen, it is absolutely the right thing. You know, there's only whatever it is that you see, that's the only thing now that can be done. I think looking at this, you just need to sort of make that decision and make that judgment. What are you letting go of, Aquarius? We'll be looking at your full moon in Aries next week. In the meantime, you can catch up on your current new and full moon readings down below. I wish you clear eyes, a calm mind, and a resilient heart.